Hi, I'm Jonathan Metter, and we're here in PIKO America's service department with new products that have arrived just in time for your 2025 springtime garden railroad fun. We're going to start off today with the latest in a long line of Union Pacific wood coaches. This one has a new car number and car name. This is lettered for Fort Steele, and that's one of the many cities or towns and famous landmarks along the route of the Union Pacific, the Great Overland Route. And I'm sure that'll be a great addition if you already have some of the other cars with different car names on them, or it looks great just running by itself. And next up is a nice companion to that coach. This is a beautiful new baggage car, of course with the sliding baggage doors on each side. And for the first time ever on one of our Union Pacific cars, the beautiful Union Pacific Shield logo that had several variations over the decades and now over a century. And this is a classic one to go with this 1890 style car. It's going to look really sharp running right behind the locomotive at the front of the train before the passenger cars. And a great complement to those cars, if you're just starting out with our beautiful Union Pacific passenger train series, is this nice new Union Pacific Mini-Mogul. It's got, of course, the lovely Overland Route Union Pacific Shield, the classic version of that Shield logo on the tender, and it's decorated in the same colorful paint scheme as those cars. And it is, we'll call this a loco that's ready for you to trick out as you wish. You could install the PIKO 5-volt smoke unit and voltage regulator, so it'll smoke great even running at low speeds. You can install your choice of either analog or digital steam sound, so you can have all the sound effects you want. And it is ready for you to equip it with those things. And there are other videos on our YouTube channel that will show you how to install step by step in a loco very similar to this, just in a different paint scheme, but mechanically similar to this loco. So that's going to make a great loco that can grow with your railroad, and you can enhance it as you wish. Or it's a great runner just by itself if you just want a basic loco that'll give you many years of great operation without fancy features like sounds and smoke. It's ready right out of the box. And we'll do a little mini run by with our Mini-Mogul pulling its Union Pacific cars. But wait, there is more to come. And Union Pacific kind of steals the show right now, but there are some other things coming, so other railroads get represented. This is a beautiful new Union Pacific hopper with our lightweight coal load that is removable if you want to run it empty. Again, it's got that Union Pacific Shield logo in a little more modern version to go along with the big block lettering. And one of these hopper cars, you can't just have one. You need to have maybe 10, 12 or more running in a whole unit train of them. But they do look great by themselves as well. And just to show that there are other railroads represented, this is a nice new Santa Fe Flatcar. And it carries a very interesting load of 3 giant redwood logs, and these are custom designed by PIKO, and they are manufactured in a lightweight urethane resin material with incredible detail. They look so realistic, and each one is individually hand painted. So you've got a load of 3 of those on one car. And you can't believe how realistic these logs look. So we wanted to capture the California redwoods and put them on a flat car from the Santa Fe, which ran, of course, all up and down California. And it's going to look great running on your railroad. And this is the latest in our series that's been incredibly popular, our series of vintage Warbirds hopper cars. These are all hoppers celebrating the Great Plains and the people who flew them, what's called the Greatest Generation. And this car features the consolidated B-24 Liberator aircraft, one of the most famous, produced in the thousands and thousands during World War II, and really helped win the war for the Allies. And this one has a special connection for me because Consolidated Vultee Aircraft, or Convair, had a huge factory in San Diego. Parts of the building still stand even today, right along the I-5 freeway. And my dad came to work in the Consolidated plant as a draftsman, and he loves San Diego so much that they decided to stay here. So that's one of the reasons that I'm here and happy to be presenting this to you today. It's a great car with a very famous airplane. So Consolidated was also famous for the PBY Catalina, or flying boat seaplane, and any pilot or crew member on a plane that flew over the ocean, that was the most beautiful plane in the skies to see that coming over the horizon if they were stranded at sea, because that plane could land on the water and rescue them. Both products of Consolidated, so something worth celebrating. And to make sure we give equal coverage to railroads in the East, here's a beautiful new Pennsylvania Railroad 25-ton diesel. It's in the classic Brunswick green paint scheme with the gold 5 stripes, or cat whiskers as they were called, nicknamed. And this is, of course, equipped with our fantastic TCS Wow Sound diesel sound. It's completely battery powered, so you can run it anywhere across the floor or, of course, on the tracks. You don't need track power, you don't need clean track. It's completely powered by 6 AAA batteries that fit into a little clip in the front of the hood. There you go. That slides in there, and the front of the hood pops back on. We turn a little switch under the cab, slide it back, and you'll hear that's an authentic 25-ton diesel motor, and you'll hear all the sounds. Many of them work automatically, so you get sounds as it starts up and runs, and air pumps and brake release and all kinds of cool things. It also has bell sound, and we can give the proper 2 toots of the horn before we start off in forwards. And the headlight and the rear light are directional, beautiful LED lights that light up very nicely. And our little pocket remote comes with that. Gives you easy control. It's easy enough to hand to a visiting operator on your railroad. And have no worries. That'll run for a good long time at a realistic speed for a 25-ton diesel, and you'll have lots of fun running around your land. And hopefully wherever you are, spring has sprung, signaling that it's time to get out there and work on your garden railroad, enjoy some fresh air and sunshine, and enjoy your PIKO trains. We'll finish off today with a 2-train run by.